Most users of heat transfer vinyl are always looking for the thinnest material out there for their personalization. Here at Siser, with one of our latest vinyls, we decided to go against the mainstream with that. We went thicker and more bolder with this one. We are calling this Siser Brick. Now, brick is not a rough material. In fact, it's actually as smooth as Easy Weed is. But compared to the 90 micron thickness of Easy Weed, brick is 1,000 microns. So if you're personalizing a hat, a shirt, or a bag, or shoes, or whatever it is using brick, it's going to add a great 3D look or a lifted look to your design. Hi, I'm Joe with Siser North America. Please hang out with me while I show you the whole application process for Siser Brick. Cut your design in reverse using your computerized vinyl cutter. Alright, now we're moving on to the weeding portion. So, you want to make sure your cut is good because with brick, it is not a pressure sensitive backing like Easy Weed. This is a static backing. So, if you have a lot of detail, you want to make sure your cut is good so you don't have any lifting. So we're going to go ahead and move the excess material. So just to show you kind of what the material is, this is how it is. It is very flexible, not as stretchy as you'd think, but in the backing is a static backing. So as you saw a little bit of lifting, but that's okay because when the application portion happens, that'll stay back down. Alright, great. Now we're on to the application portion, the best portion. We're going to set our heat press up to 310 degrees Fahrenheit or 155 degrees Celsius. And then we're going to have a medium pressure set to our press. You don't want to go too firm because of the thickness of this material. So at a mid pressure. So we're going to take our garment, we're going to do a left chest on this. This is a 50-50 cotton poly blend. So we're still going to preheat our shirt. Take out the wrinkles and moisture for 2 to 3 seconds. Alright. Now we're going to do our first layer. Okay. If you want to use heat tape, you can use heat tape to keep it down. But what we're going to do for this press is some people might have different ways of doing this process where they might do the full 20 seconds all at the top. What I'm suggesting and what most of us here at Siser suggest is that you do 5 seconds on the top just to tack it down. Then we're going to flip the garment over and apply the last 15 seconds to the back, hitting the adhesive directly. So I'll show you one. With this first process, we're going to take our cover sheet, lay this down, we're going to tack this for 5 seconds. Alright, so this isn't fully applied. What we're going to do is reverse our shirt. And now we're going to apply this from the back side of our shirt. Or if you want to flip it inside out, you can also do that. We're going to go and apply this for 15 seconds. Now this is properly curing the adhesive to the textile. Okay. Now brick is not a hot peel. You actually want to wait till it's completely cooled down. So we're going to lay it up against a cool surface. If you peel it too early, you'll notice it lifting. Okay. So now we're going to go back and do our second layer. Same process. We're going to apply this for 5 seconds on the front. Now we're going to flip it upside down. And then tack it for another 15 seconds. Now we're going to cool this off. Wait till it completely cools down. And there you have it. Just go over the application one more time to explain why we do the 5 seconds on the front and 15 seconds on the back is because of the thickness of the material. Now, you might have success doing all 20 seconds right from the top, but this is going to avoid any kind of smashing or squishing you might have on the top part of your design. Now, it is a thick material, so it's going to take a long time for that heat to get to the bottom to activate your adhesive. So this is going to be a quicker process. So if you're using a home iron, same process. 5 seconds on the top, flip your design over, and then you're going to apply directly on the adhesive side on the back of your garment. Or if you want to flip it inside out, that'll work too. In case you have a design on the back of your garment, you can flip it inside out and go right to the back of the transfer. Now that's going to be a preference thing, all up to you. Or you can do the full 20 seconds from the top if that works out for you. Now, there are going to be 7 colors of brick available. It is a matte finish. Another thing we can suggest if you want a semi-gloss is if you have the heat transfer cover sheet, you can apply it after you take the carrier off and lay down your heat transfer cover sheet and apply it for another 5 to 10 seconds. That is going to give your design a semi-gloss finish.